Welcome back to You're Done,
the podcast for the girls, gays, and theys, hosted by me, Brendan.
And me, Tasha. And on this podcast, we talk about whatever we want. So strap in or strap on, because today we're talking about us.
Hey, Tash.
Hey, Brendan.
I missed you.
It's been so freaking long.
Yeah, it really has. We haven't recorded or seen each other in like almost a month.
Which is wild.
Yes. And for those of you that are watching and those that aren't, we are on a brand new
couch.
It is an island in my living room.
It is an island.
It is an island.
Well, for those who've seen this before, know that we were on a gray couch, but you all haven't sat on the couch. It was a roller coaster of sorts. It had lumps and bumps and trumps.
I've heard enough. I've heard enough.
But this one was like, woo, like it's comfy.
It's huge. It's a new era of both You're Done and my life.
Love that.
Yeah.
Does she have a name?
I was thinking about that. I have not thought.
Is she a boy or a girl?
It's a girl.
It's giving a girl.
But it feels wrong to lay on a girl. It does. It feels wrong to lay on a girl.
You're just sitting on this girl.
I think it's a man.
Okay.
It's like Henry.
No, different name.
Okay. Oliver?
Sure.
Or like Evergreen, because it's green.
No? I like Oliver.
Oliver. Why can't it be Henry?
That's my father's name.
Oh, well, I'm not laying on your father.
Exactly.
Okay, I like Oliver.
I like Oliver.
It's like an Oliver.
Can I name him Ollie? Can it be like my short form for him?
Sure, yeah.
It's giving Ollie. Ollie, the olive, Oliver.
Wow. Slay. You'll also notice if you're watching that we've had to rearrange some things. So Yuri's my side
over there
now, which is feeling
We've got
great.
the You're Done. She's seated like she's nice up on the wall now.
Yeah, slightly off center. We're giving Art House now.
What is it? Did you ever watch Art Attack?
Oh yeah.
And like they'd have like the last scene, he'd be doing this giant artwork that he'd have to go up in like a helicopter to look down to see it out of like macaroni and like teeth. Yeah. I don't know.
Macaroni. And today for Art Attack, I'll be using macaroni and my own teeth.
My own teeth. Yeah, it was always something crazy like that. It
really was. Yeah. Oh my God, I'll put in a clip right now. So for today's episode, we thought because we're coming back from a break, so we haven't seen you in a little while. We haven't seen each other in a little while.
We haven't.
That it would just basically be a big catch-up episode.
I love that. I have so much to tell you.
We've literally intentionally not spoken to each other this whole time.
We're like sitting here setting up and we're like, so how's work?
Well, no, Tasha's going through the weather complaining.
Oh yeah, I am complaining because I just needed to be like still 28 until my birthday.
Heard.
Is that so much to ask? It's September 19th if you all want to send gifts. Thanks.
They're coming. They're in the mail.
I like gift cards for I was going to say Air Canada, but you know what? For Air Canada. Give it for Air Canada. I'll take it.
Support the flight attendants.
Support them, period. I have a story about that later, but yeah.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, we're just going to it'll be one long catch up. You'll get to hear about how our summers have been. So we'll do the catch up, but it'll just
the catch up, the episode.
Yeah. Okay, so I haven't seen you since we recorded with Jess, actually.
Literally so long ago.
Which, Jess, if you're listening, I know you do. People have been saying they love the episode.
She's so great and gorgeous and so talented.
Yes. Yeah. And is her news out yet or no?
Her news is not officially out yet, but she will be away for some time, but for good reason.
Yeah. So stay tuned on her social media so you can find out about it.
Exactly.
Okay, so
what have you been up to since then, Brenda?
Well, that's actually a really good starting point. So, as you may have heard, my younger sister Kennedy is getting married.
We love this.
Yes.
Kennedy, am I invited?
We'll see. We'll see.
Let me asking this right here and right now. Am I invited?
Well, I knew this was already going to happen, but I recently just got in the mail, will you be my maid of honor gift from her? which was so cute.
I guess mine's still on the way.
Yeah. And she sent it in a makeup case that she had like personally designed that says Brenda on it. But it looks kind of, the font is a really crammed. So it's kind of just like blue.
Oh, I see it over there.
Yeah, you can see it over there.
Yeah, it's like, giving just...
Remember. And when I posted it on social media, I had to make sure that people understood that it wasn't a spelling error. Because people call me Brenda in my personal life. If you're someone that I know from work.
You're so pretty.
I am so pretty. But don't you dare call me Brenda if you don't know me like that.
Period.
That
part.
And she gave me all these like really nice like skincare, some like Drunk Elephant like exfoliant.
Oh, Drunk Elephant.
Yeah.
You got money for me for this wedding.
Yeah. It was really good. She basically took it off of all the things that I've stolen from her when we go on a trip. Which honestly works for me. So I'm not mad about it.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
What did I get? Oh, yes, I remember. I got like, I didn't send anything. I just handed it to the two of them. Yeah. But I got Casamigos tequila bottle, and I like redid the label.
Okay.
And like it said like their names on it. It said like where we're going. It said reason twerk off in DR.
Nice.
I also didn't call them my bridesmaids, so I don't like that.
Okay.
I called them my babs.
Your babs.
Which stands for my badass bitches.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Kennedy did that, but with a Diet Coke bottle. So she redid the label that said, like, will you be my maid of honor?
Yeah. Love this creativity.
So
we love that.
So that's one of my things. I have so many, but now tell me.
Okay,
we'll just
go
back
in
and
order.
Forth. Yeah.
Okay, so I did go to Halifax.
Okay.
You know, Hallie.
Yeah. Shout out
KB. Went to go see
queens.
her at our meetup.
Yeah.
I went for work, but obviously I made definite time for my friends. The last time I went was in December, so burr. We took the ferry to Dartmouth, and I was like, "Oh, this is what the Titanic felt." No, but for real, it was
hitting the iceberg.
No, but it's like the same
happening now. We're singing,
not the same. Not the sinking. Oh my gosh. Because you said that, I'm going to divert my conversation for one moment to fill that in.
Okay.
There was recently, and Angel might keep me honest because this might have been a long time ago.
Okay.
What's the director's name again?
Oh,
James Cameron.
Yeah. He does the Avatar movies.
Yes. He did like a documentary or a it's not long, but I watched it.
Yeah.
And it was proving whether both of them would have been able to survive on the door.
Right, because people keep saying that, like, you know, Rose was being a selfish bitch.
Exactly.
And let him
and
die.
Let
him die.
I'll never let go, Josh. But you did. You did. You let go.
Yeah.
Right? And so they they got stunt people.
Okay.
Who were
that were about the same size.
Yeah, in freezing water. They had IVs in them and everything. I'm gonna try to find it.
You couldn't have done it in warm water?
No, because you have to prove whether they can both go on there, and can they go on there and then hypothermia and all these things.
Okay.
If I find it, I'm gonna put the link here. But
what was the results?
The result is that they could both fit, but because of the weight, they would no longer float as well, so it would dip under a little bit, causing them to get hypothermia and both die.
So he could have lived. That's what I'm getting from this is that he could have fit.
I guess he could have fit.
He could have fit.
If they would have survived until the boats came, who knows?
That's what
Anywho, so whilst I was in the Halifax Haligonian waters, right? So it was cold before. This time I went, it was really nice.
Yeah.
It was really, really nice. I love seafood, so anytime I'm beside the ocean, I don't ask me if I want anything else.
Okay.
Don't ask me, does you want a hot dog? I love a hot dog, but...
Is it made out of seafood?
But I don't want it unless it's seafood.
Fair.
So we had a lot of seafood, which was great.
Did you go to water polo?
We did go to water polo. Yeah. On the last night. Yeah, it was really cute. However, we go in, and granted, we didn't have a reservation. We were just going to be cute. We go in, they're like, yeah, you can sit at the bar. It's probably going to be a 45 minutes to an hour wait. We're like, no problem. We have stories, time to catch up.
There's not enough people in Halifax for that to be real.
Yeah, this restaurant was popping.
Yeah.
I was like, I think everyone is here.
It's where KB took me my first
time. Yeah, I think everyone is there. I get it.
The entire city.
Literally.
Yeah.
And we sat there, and it's now been an hour and a half. And mind you, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
And so we're like, we'll get one, order of scallops, and it was 3 scallops, and so we go to our table, and Armina and Karan are talking, but I'm like, I'm about to wither away, right? It wasn't until like an hour and a half where like, is the table ready or anything?
Yeah.
Finally.
An hour and a half?
An hour and a half, girl. It could have been more. It was it was bright tonight, okay?
Okay.
And
wow.
finally we went and sat down, got a bunch of things. It was super cute. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Also, like my friend Armida, she lives like far, okay? She lives in the woods.
Yes. Like an hour away, right?
Hour and a half away.
In Springfield.
In Springfield, but like outside of Springfield.
I always think about The Simpsons.
Of course. Yeah. Me too. And when we were getting there, her husband was like, oh, make sure you turn on your Wi-Fi calling, because when you get to the place, they have no service. Like there's no bars.
Oh. This is giving horror movie.
It's giving horror movie in the most beautiful place.
I know it's a beautiful place. It is giving horror movie.
It was gorgeous. Like, it's so, so pretty. And, like, I really could be there for, like, a week. But then I think I'd get bored. Okay. Right? But, like, they have a whole lake to themselves, pretty much.
Yeah.
There's, like, one house across the lake with a little light. So that's more creepy. Right? But we're like, oh, let's go for a walk. Because they have this giant road that's their private road.
Okay.
Right? I start walking, and literally my phone is like, because I'm out of the Wi-Fi now, and it says, would you like to connect to satellite? Right? And I'm like, maybe we should do this, because if something happens, like, how are we going to let anyone know what's going on with us?
Right.
But because we're in between trees, it's like trying to guide me through the satellite, and it says there might be trees blocking it. And I'm like, trying to. We're walking with her dog as well. All of a sudden, like, the dog is about to fly into the woods, and she's like, Lele, like to bring the dog back in. Yeah. And all of a sudden we hear like almost like a dog crying, like whimpering, crying, but there's no house around, right? We're like, some big animal just got a little animal, and the little animal is like begging to be left, to be not taken. And I'm like, oh my God, it was like trauma.
Yeah, and that is traumatizing.
And she goes, this never happens. Only because you said we have no connection to satellite. I'm like, sure.
Right.
That's the reason.
Right.
That's the reason.
Yeah. When it's in the news, that's the first.
Exactly.
They didn't have
connection. So I said, shall we turn around?
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah. That was a year done moment. We had to go back. And like, we had a great time. And like, they're watching Survivor for the first time.
Okay.
Like, any episodes, any seasons.
Yeah.
And so like, they're watching a season that I've seen. And I've seen them all. Yeah. And I'm like watching their faces.
Iconic.
Waiting for them to get, because it was the finale. And like, it's an older season, so I'm going to say it.
Yeah, go ahead.
And like, the winner, like, he wins and gives away all the money to like the military.
Oh, this was one of the more recent
seasons. It's like season 44 or something. Yeah. And I was like,
and it's because he was already rich. And I was like, you were not allowed
I'm just saying, like, if I was on Survivor and I haven't eaten food.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm starving. I'm out here to try to provide for my family. Yeah. And then I come in second, and the person that comes in first is like, I'm giving it all away.
No, thank you.
But everyone's face, because they're like, because, for the military, no one wants to be like accused of the bad person. So everyone's like, that's so amazing. Wow. And so
I realize this is a charity season.
Exactly. And I'm with two like Iranian Persian people. Yeah. And they're like, what is happening? And I'm like, this is where I needed to be here when you guys saw this. Yeah. So Halifax is really cute.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So one of my things that I did recently was Eddie and I went to Collingwood.
That is like so cute.
It was really cute.
And like so gay. I love it.
Which is funny.
In a very
it's not
place.
A very gay place.
It's not a gay place. But I love that you inserted that there.
Yeah, it was because we wanted to go somewhere in Canada as like just a trip, the two of us.
Yeah.
Because of all the things happening.
Because good things grow in Ontario.
You
didn't grow up here, so you don't know that song, but others will know what I'm talking about.
Got it. So anyways, I had been to Collingwood for work, and I had like driven through it and was like, oh, this seems like a cute place. Like
it is cute.
We could be there or whatever. So we did like 3 days. It was super cute. We stayed at this like really nice like boutique hotel. Ooh. Where it was like an old house that had been like super renovated, and then all the rooms were like really gorgeous. And like,
was it a B&B? B&B?
I don't know if you
Bread
could call
and breakfast?
There was no breakfast.
Okay, but there was a bed.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was a B.
It was a B.
Full stop.
Full stop. Me too.
It's funny about how you're like, inserting the gay in it.
Yeah.
So like, if you've never been to Collingwood, it was like, it's a town right on the water. It's near Blue Mountain. Mm-hmm. And it was like, it had like a big granary or something. Like there's a reason for it to exist.
There's green there.
No, a granary.
Oh, a granary.
Granary or something.
Got it.
Yeah, and there was like ships and stuff. I don't really know. I should know this. Anyways, but it's like now just mostly turned into a tourist town for Collingwood because of the mountain. And so we were there and like we didn't really see any gay people. We did like really cute things. We like went to a cute cafe. We like went to a winery. We went to the Scandinave spa for the week for like one day and got
I thought for the week. I said, "Oh, you have money."
No, for a day.
Okay, I know where you work. Where's that money coming from?
We got couples massages and then we stayed at the spa. And then that night we were like, okay, like let's see if there is anything gay here. Like our expectations were low. Eddie, I think, found it on like Facebook or something that there's like one gay guy that he's not the only gay guy, but he owns a restaurant in Collingwood.
Is his name Steven?
No, it was like something.
I don't know. Steven just came to me and just felt like maybe that could be.
You know the one gay. Tasha would know the one gay guy in Collingwood. If there was a person to know him, it would be Tasha. No, Steven. It was something like French. But anyways, he owns this restaurant. Stephen. But he owns this restaurant called Prime 79, and we were like, okay, well, let's go there, like, because we'll support the local gay.
Why is it called Prime 69? I would have liked that
because
better.
The address is 79 and 79 is a prime number.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So we go in. Mind you, we haven't really seen a single gay person or queer person like the entire time we've been there. We walk in. Every single gay person for a 40-kilometer radius was in this restaurant.
Love.
We were sat next to a table of 12 gay guys, looking into a part of the restaurant of another table of 10 gay guys. Our server was the twinkiest gay guy I've ever seen. I was actually like,
are we in a museum?
Pride?
Is this
like,
Pride?
Is this Pride? Like, what's going on? And like, we sat down and you could tell that like the air shifted because all the gays were like, new gay. They're here.
New gay. That means it's starting. It's happening. They're about to move here.
Yeah. And so it was so funny because like besides like there was a couple of other tables and then it was just like women, but like women that you know are like fruit flies. Like that only hang around gay guys that either work there. And the owner was walking around wearing the tightest pants. His butt looked great. But I was like, you could not wear that in any other part of Collingwood.
But when you own
that Prime 79.
Let that Prime 79.
Yeah. Anyway, so it was super cute. We had a really nice time. It was just like, I think it was the most amount of like extended time that we've spent together, which was really cute.
Cute.
And we had lots of fun.
I love that. I'm obsessed.
I would recommend. I don't need to go back to Collingwood again. But if you've never been, I would recommend.
What about you don't want to go back to Prime?
No. I could go.
You said I supported once.
I supported, but I could go to the Village if I wanted that vibe. You know, like I don't have to go all the way to Collingwood for that.
I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was super cute.
So now let me think of another one for me. Okay. So my mother, bless her, she is watching and she's listening.
Joy, miss you. Hi, mommy.
Joy. She's so great. So for literal months, this woman's like, Tasha, I want us all as a family to go to the races, to go to the King's Plate.
Okay.
You know, used to be called the Queen's Plate, but R.I.P.
Rip, Queen Liz.
Rip, right? And so her, like, son, right? The king, right? It's at Woodbine Racetrack.
Okay.
So you're going to go past the airport.
Oh, okay.
Same street, keep going. And then you'll see a giant, I wouldn't call it stadium, like stands.
Okay.
And it's like where the horses are.
It's very confusing how many Woodbine places exist in Toronto that are not near each other. Like Woodbine Beach.
Yeah.
Woodbine Park.
Woodbine Beach and Woodbine Park are the same place.
Yes. But then you have now you have Woodbine, whatever you just said.
Racetrack.
Why?
It's just called something different.
We need to come up with new names.
Okay. Well,
I will be putting forth
Plate.
Yeah.
For months, saying she wants us all to go together, right? And that she'll get the tickets.
Have you done this before? Like,
no, I remember being there since I was like 8 or something, but like not for this specific thing because this one is like the time that like everyone goes.
Got it.
Similar to like in Australia, the Melbourne Cup, which I have gone to. It like shuts down the country. It's a horse race event as well.
What's it in England? There's always like in a show, they always like go to the races.
I don't know.
Okay.
Off to the races. Yeah.
To the races. Can I tell you a quick?
Okay.
thing. Have you ever heard the Margaret Cho joke about when she was working on a cruise ship, like a gay cruise ship with lesbians, and they're watching horse races, and the race horses always have really interesting names.
Yeah.
And I guess one
of them was called Not Your Problem.
Well, so I guess the cruise director of this ship was this like really prim and proper British woman who is not a lesbian, but all of the people on it were. And so they let them rename the horses so that like as they were winning, she would call out the new ones. And one of them was called No Dick for Me. That's right. No dick for me. Anyway,
that is good. I'm glad you interrupted me. That was good. I had a good laugh for that. And so I'm like, now the weekend or the week before, I'm like, okay, so mommy, did you get the tickets? Oh no, I'll do it now. Goes on. She goes, oh, they're sold out. I said, you mean you didn't buy the tickets from months ago? Anyways, I found us the tickets, whatever.
Okay, you worked your Tasha magic.
Yeah, I got us the tickets. So you have to get dressed up. You either need to wear a fascinator or do something in your head. I had a nice white bow. It was real cute, yeah. Right? So we go, and let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something.
Yes, I'm listening. All ears.
People were dressed well, okay?
Yeah.
People looked good.
It's hot out though.
It's hot out, like, but still look cute. But like with the ones in shorts, I was like, it's not the event for that, right? Wear linen
the
something.
Races.
Yeah, go to the races. But let me tell you about the black people that were there.
Okay.
They said, stunna, 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 standing on your neck. They said, like, Baptist black church in the South looking like real good. Like, we came out. Okay?
Love.
Looking amazing.
Yeah.
So we go to the races, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll bet some stuff. So we did like $2 here, $4 there, $2 there.
Nice.
I did win. The most I won was $10. I won a couple times.
Sweet.
Right? And like, there's a description of the horses.
Yeah.
But I chose to not read them. I just wanted to know their names, and I'd go by their names.
Okay.
Right? Except one I read the name of, and I think it was like, I don't know. Let's say it was called Brooklyn. I don't know if that was the name.
Okay.
But then it said, from a troubled past and just wants to be loved. And it would be a good winner for the right person.
What?
And I said, that one. One. Period.
Slay.
Yeah, and there was also like notorious gangsta. And I said, that one. There was another one called Miss Bougie. I said, that one. Another one said called I'm So Pretty. I said, that one. That's how. And my brother's like, you're not going by the standings in the book? I'm like, no. The names are telling me all I need to know.
Was this like when you're picking them, do you have to actually like physically go up to a like till?
Yeah, you can go to a person or you can go to a machine.
Okay.
And we went up to the machine first, and my mom said, No.
We're doing it.
We're going to the person.
Nice.
Yeah, so we went to the person. But the first person was real stush with her face.
Oh.
Right? And then we lost. And my brother was about to go back to her. I said, No.
Not her.
Not her.
Bad vibes.
Bad vibes.
Bad vibes.
And we went to the other ones, and we continue to win, right?
Love.
So I'm like, I understand. And so like, I'll just put like a picture. I'll send you a picture.
Okay.
But like, it was soups cute, like off to the races.
Nice.
Yeah, I really had a good time.
What was the demographic of like folks there?
Honestly, I was surprised. There was a lot of like our age and younger.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. There was like, of course there's some older.
Sure.
Because like typically someone from the royal family, a cousin, a far cousin, or someone will come, right?
Wow.
Like the queen has been there before. I think the king came like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Right? It's a big deal. It's a big deal. We should go next
horses.
year. It was actually soups cute.
Yeah, that would be
go.
That would be a fun experience.
Yeah,
I didn't even know we had that.
Yeah, off to the races. Also, the same day, it was like something similar was happening in Jamaica, because in the Caribbean, we don't take horse racing lightly. It's very popular, right? And so we went down to get a drink, and then like, mind you, there's probably 98% white people and like 2% black, but the 2% black were looking good.
Right.
But then we go downstairs to get a drink, and literally they're just playing like soca, dance hall, reggae. And brother and I were like, what?
Wait.
So we started like dancing, and every time we made eye with a black person, we're like, yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah. And my mom says they understand their demographic. So it was like super cute. It was super cute.
That.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah. So King's Plate. Make sure to go to it.
Slay. Okay, so the other thing that I did, I had like back-to-back weekends of like doing something, like more than I ever have. So the weekend after Collingwood,
I went popular.
Yeah, I was booked and busy.
Yeah.
I went to Montreal with for Pride, and I've never been to Montreal for Pride. I've been to Montreal many times, so I'm very familiar. But it was like one big "you're done" moment after another. It was a fun time, but like I thought, okay, you know what? I'm going, and like I don't necessarily want it to be the most expensive trip, so I'll take the train.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and I've taken it before.
Sometimes it's more expensive than the flight, depending on.
Yeah, in this case, it was cheaper, like significantly.
I do love the train.
But it's only supposed to take like 4.5 hours to get there. Right?
Depends on the one you choose. Yeah.
So this was an express one that had less stops, whatever. Little did I know, and Via Rail, I am coming for you, that if the temperature is over 30 degrees, they can't go the full speed on the train. So it's supposed to go 160 kilometers an hour. It was going 90. So a 4.5 hour trip took 7.5 hours. Both ways. On the train. Yeah. I was on the train. I got on the train at like 10 and I didn't get off until like almost 6:30.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was hell. And I only was going for Saturday to Monday. So my entire Saturday and my entire Monday
were spent on a train.
Whatever. No problem. But so I get there and it was like, part of the reason I was going there for work.
Okay.
Because his company was walking in the parade.
Yes, I saw your picture.
And so he had like a hotel room booked and whatever. So I was just going to get to stay with him. And he was like, no problem. I booked a room with 2 beds. But as I'm getting there, he's like, okay, girl, don't worry. The room we're about to stay in is not the room that we'll be in. So it's all good.
Okay.
Like, okay, fine. And so I get
then
there.
Why are we going in the room, period?
Well, I know, right? But he was already out with somebody from his work for drinks. So I was just, because I was so late.
Because you're so late.
So I get there and it's a room that's just like a king-size bed. And I was like, okay, whatever. But he says that we're going to change it. And I realize now I probably am going to have to bleep his name out, but whatever. Because he will not like me telling this story, but I literally don't care. So I drop myself off, we go for dinner, we end up going out to the village, whatever, and he's like, yeah, I already talked to the hotel, like when we get back from like our night out, we'll just go up to the people and they'll be like, no problem.
Like in the middle of the night when we're like hosed.
At 2 a.m.
Yeah, we're like ready to change rooms now.
Literally. And he was like, no, I talked to somebody, like they will. So sure enough, we get back at like 2:30, he's weaving forward sideways, can barely string a sentence together. He has me sit in the lobby. He goes up to the concierge and he's like, where need to switch a room? And the guy's like, okay. He's like, I already talked to somebody about this and we're gonna be in a room for 2. And he's like, well, it says it's a king size bed. And he's like, no, it should have 2 beds. And he was so like faded that the guy was just like, your room is a king size bed,
enough for 2 honestly,
which is true. A king size bed, like even because we're both like big men, it was fine. But so we of course did not get it switched. He was so mad. And then this is the part that I'll have to why I have to bleep his name out. So Sunday, we walk in the parade, we go out, we have a great time. It was so fun. Montreal Pride, I would go for longer.
Yeah.
I liked the setup of it. The parade was cute.
Yeah.
Walking the parade is great because you feel like you're a celebrity.
Yeah. I've done that parade there too as Trojan.
Oh, slay.
Yeah. I've been all over.
Of course you have. She gets around.
Not anymore.
So we go out, and again, similar sort of scenario. He had to work the Monday morning. So we were at like the Black Eagle and we had made friends at the bar.
Okay.
And so I got like a full drink and he's like, Brenda, I'm leaving. And I was like, okay, but I just got a drink. He's like, I don't care. I'm going home.
What time was this?
This was like 12:30.
Okay.
And so I was like, okay, well, I'll just like finish my drink and then I guess I'll come back to the hotel, but I have like people here, so it's fine. So I stayed out for like maybe another hour and then I went back. I get back to the hotel. I walk in. What do I find in the bed? Blank person, butt ass naked, sleeping on top of all of the sheets with his butt up like a little baby, just planted in the middle of the bed. And I was like, Oh my God. So I'm like, ah. And the thing about this person is that he sleeps like the dead. So I like walk over and I'm like, get up. And he's like, "Grr." And I was like, roll over. He's like, "Grr." So I literally take the top sheet of the bed, roll him like a burrito, and move him to the side so that I can then sleep underneath the duvet cover, like curled away to be like, ooh.
That is a spectacular story.
Yeah, it was so you're done. I was like,
so
I could kill you.
And in the morning?
In the morning, he had to work right away. So he literally
so you didn't see him?
Well, as he was like waking up and getting ready, but we just like didn't address it. The hilarious part is I texted his husband and Eddie, and I was like, you're never going to believe what I have to deal with. And his husband was just like, yeah, he gets like that. Did he talk to you? Because he like sleep talks.
Sleep talks?
Yeah. Like gibberish. Anyways, it was really fun, but then I had to spend 7.5 hours on a train. And like the girl that I sat next to on the train, what I love about trains is like it's a lot bigger. You can move around. Like even though it takes longer, it feels a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, it feels sophisticated.
But I was seated next to this girl, and it was like 2 girls in front of me, and then their third friend. So I was like the weirdo basically next to her. Let me tell you, that girl got up 20, 30 times. She would just get up and I'm sitting in the aisle. So
you had to move for her.
I had to keep moving, and she wasn't communicating. She would just sort of like look at me.
Like, it's time to move.
Yeah. And I'd be like, okay. And then she wouldn't say like how long she was getting up for or what she was doing. There was one point where she's literally just standing in front, talking to her friends. And I'm just standing there waiting for her to go back. Because I'm like, what are you going to do?
Maybe she's like not, you know, those people that on planes like get up all the time to just like walk around?
It wasn't that. No.
Like maybe she's just like restless.
She was deeply disorganized.
Okay.
And she was just like, working. I've never seen somebody work like, she was like manic, like fell asleep. Fell asleep. It was great. It was like the craziest. She's like about our age, and she was like wearing the teeniest, tiniest little shorts. And I was like, I'm gay. I'm not a pervert. I'm looking at you because you look like a hoe. And you're also working crazy, and you're getting up all the time. Let me live. Oh, you're fun. I was so over
Montreal.
It. Yeah, but it was like a great time. Bookended by weird times.
Love that. Oh, that was hilarious. Okay, my last story. Last week, I was in Calgary.
Okay.
The
land of my people.
The land of, well, yeah, thank God you're here now.
Yeah, right.
Right? Because, like, I love to visit. I love to leave.
Right, because you have, like, some family there and some friends?
I have family in Edmonton.
Okay.
But then I have friends in Calgary.
Got it.
And I flew with Porter. So I wasn't like concerned with the strike.
Nice.
Right. But like on the way to the airport, like I saw like them picketing outside of the airport. Truly believe that they deserve to get what they deserve.
And they got a great deal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm happy about that. It does suck for all the people that were stranded, but I do think Air Canada should have to pay for the replacement like tickets that people had to get. Like I know someone that had to pay $4,000 one way to get home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho.
Wild.
So I get off the plane, get into an Uber, right? This is how the conversation went. Okay. Ready? He's like, oh, did you fly with Air Canada? I'm like, no, I was with Porter. So it was much easier. But with everything with Air Canada, that's like so crazy. But I do agree that they should get what they deserve.
You said that to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
His response was, and this is why you people. And so I went, you people?
What do you mean?
I'm like, you people. This is why you people who voted the way you did for the Liberals caused this issue.
What issue?
And I was like,
for the record.
Whoa. I know that I just entered like the Texas of Canada.
Right.
But like, I just
what was this guy? What is it, like some white?
No. He's Costa Rican, born in Costa Rica, but grew up in New York and then came to Canada.
Well, he can go back to America.
Which I didn't know at first, right? And so I'm like, well, even though I am that, and I'm not a conservative.
Oh, you're saying this to him?
Yeah, because I was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
And I'm like, But, they should get paid for the time they're working.
Yeah.
Because that's like, if I'm in the Uber right now and you're just a volunteer, like, it's not the same. Like, they should get paid for that.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, I agree. And then automatically then said, well, all the money of Canada comes from Alberta, not from you over in Ontario. And this is why we're separating.
Good luck with that.
And I'm like, I actually don't know how we're even getting to these places, right? And we're on the highway. Like, I can't get out.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, you really think that? He goes, yeah. And it'll happen in less than 2 years. I'm like, oh. And he goes, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and BC will come with us.
No, they won't.
And I'm like, and you think that British Columbia and Alberta are similar? Right? And he goes,
it's
you
so
remember?
Weird.
Yeah, he's like, you remember this, right? And so for the next time, you'll know how to vote the right way.
I'm sorry, but the guy you wanted us to vote for couldn't even keep his own riding. So
I was just like, that was my entry.
Oh, God.
And I was like, oh, my Lanta.
This is why I left. This is why I left.
And when I left home, it was 28 degrees. When I landed there, it was 12, right? Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, it's cold. They're like, and I said this each day, and they're like, you think this is cold? I don't think this is cold. It is cold.
Especially for August.
Yeah, it was cold. It was cold. It was cold.
Yeah.
Right? But they're like, oh, you're so delicate. No, it's August 19th.
It should be hot.
Like, can I not have over 15?
Right.
Like, at least give me a 20, So for that, I was just like, I'm over it. But I got to see people. My cousin was visiting from Jamaica. I got to see her. She was visiting her son.
Nice.
And other friends as well. And obviously Tanya and my babies,
Aww.
Right? But it's just so interesting how very different it is over there.
Totally.
I know people that they say, Torontonians, they're all obsessed with ourselves, duh. But I never even said anything to.
No, he just wanted to
have that moment.
Yeah.
And I'm like, girl.
The thing is it speaks to there's obviously some sort of frustration there, but it's so misplaced.
It's so misplaced. The only thing that I said, you know what, I'll give y'all is your 5% tax, because I walked myself into Louis Vuitton to get a gift for my husband for our anniversary, which was a few days ago.
And you saved a bunch of money.
Yes, but alas. So we both, funny enough, he got me a Louis Vuitton bag. I've never had one before. I've always wanted one. I was going to get one for myself. And even in Calgary, I was like, should I get one? But I'm like, no, Tasha, you just bought a cruise. All these things, right?
Yeah.
And so I called him to see if he wanted me to FaceTime him so he could choose the wallet.
Okay.
Because I knew that if I exchange it in Toronto, you pay the taxes.
Yeah.
Or if you wanted it to get
monogrammed
on it, but then you can't do exchange or return.
Right. That's yours.
And that whole time he was laughing on the phone. I'm like, why is he laughing? I'm getting you a nice thing at Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Only knowing that he had already bought me something from Louis Vuitton.
That's funny.
Right? So Saturday that just happened was our anniversary.
Yay!
We give each other the gifts.
2 years.
2 years, yeah.
Cute.
And I'm so ooped and awed and thankful. But the first thing he said when I opened it, he's like, and you can exchange it if you want. Right? Because he didn't want to get me a gift card.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And thankfully, because I wanted to exchange it. Right? Oh. But it was too, the size of it, I didn't like it. I didn't like the color. I liked the checker.
It was smart to know that you would want to.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And so we both, and he's like, actually, I got him a wallet. He's like, actually, I just wanted a card holder. So then we went and exchanged it, but turns out you cannot exchange for something of a lesser price. It has to be the same or more. Which is so interesting. But because the bag
rule.
I wanted was a little bit more, they did the difference. But because I exchanged it, I paid the taxes.
They got you anyways.
They got me anyways. The government got me anyways.
They got you anyways.
Ford said, give me your money.
Yeah, well, take that money.
Yeah, they took it back. But it was super cute. And then we went to Danico, which is an Italian Michelin star restaurant. Delicioso. It was so good. Great. It was so good. And then we went dancing at El Rancho.
Oh, love.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah, it was a good time. And then the next day we cleaned the house. Well, I cleaned some and he cleaned most.
Got it.
Right.
You have guests.
Yeah, we have, but he does a really good job. He scrubs. And I'm like,
gets in there. Da, 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 da.
And I cook, right? So that was the weekend right after coming back from Calgary. And then now it's cold here. And apparently nice weather in Calgary. So here we are.
And you have a really busy week coming up.
I do.
So
we've got people coming over. Yeah, I'm excited.
Slay. I love that. Yeah, it's Eddie's birthday this week. So we have a jam-packed weekend. Oh, not really. We just have a couple of things, but it should be fun.
Yeah.
Yay!
I love that.
I'll save that for the
next time.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was very delicious to get this ketchup.
Yeah, I loved this.
Because y'all missed us. You know you did.
You sure
and we missed each other.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Also, we won't have an episode about this, but tonight is the Love Island reunion.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah,
like in a couple weeks.
We'll talk about it.
For you guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Or little clips on the Insta.
Maybe. Yeah.
Anywho.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, this is so fun, Tash.
Yes.
And thanks, everybody. I hope you've had a good summer. Comment, tell us how it's been going.
Yes. Please.
We still have more summer to go. Like, summer doesn't end until technically the end of September.
The best month.
So we got lots of time.
Yes.
But it is officially Virgo season. So make sure to
Speak
celebrate
to me nicely.
your Virgos.
Speak to me nicely. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. And then make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll see you soon.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Yeah.